Ladies and gentlemen, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I am your host, Data T, and this is my channel, The Good Guys. Guys, today's story comes out of Oakland Park. This is in Chicago, and the title reads, Hoffman Estates, man shoots at two teen carjackers early Friday morning. I am interested to hear what happened here, but first, leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe. Remember, we are on the road to 1,000 subscribers, and I believe with your help, we can definitely get there. Also, guys, you guys can hit me on Twitter, you can hit me on Minds, and even on Truth Social. So, let us begin.
Now at 4, a man carjacked in the northwest suburb shoots the two teenage suspects as they speed off with his car. And we begin there this afternoon. I'm Lourdes Duarte.
And I'm Ben Bradley. Thanks for joining us. Hoffman Estates police are now questioning a pair of wounded teenagers they describe as persons of interest in this morning's carjacking.
WGN's Julian Cruz is live in the northwest suburb where that violent incident took place. Julian.
Lourdes, the victim, who is said to carry a valid concealed carry license, appearing to turn the tables on the armed carjackers. The victim opening fire on the carjackers, according to witnesses, as they sped away.
It's unbelievable. I don't know, I can't put words to it.
Jerry Barrios among residents of the northwest suburbs hearing about this morning's armed carjacking in Hoffman Estates.
I live down the street and I work right here. It's kind of scary.
Hoffman Estates police rushing to reports of a man firing a gun at the corner of Gulf and Roselle Road just before 6 this morning. Patrol officers arriving on the scene quickly determining that the man with the gun was in fact the victim of an aggravated vehicular carjacking who'd opened fire after two suspects stole his car at gunpoint, according to investigators. Police say the victim possesses a valid concealed and carry license and Illinois firearm owner's ID card. Fast forward a couple of hours later when investigators say two 16-year-old males were dropped off at West Suburban Hospital in Oak Lawn with multiple bullet wounds. One of the teens transferred to Stroger Hospital in serious but stable condition.
Okay, I wanted to let that play because think about this. This man is doing whatever he is doing, okay? And two teen jokers, 16 years old, guys, 16, decide that they're going to rob this man and take his car. And thank goodness, even in one of the strictest states in the country, Chicago, Illinois, where it is difficult to get a permit, to have a concealed permit, to even have a gun, this man, was able to take out his gun and shoot these jokers on the way out. And guys, let me tell you, a lot of people may say, oh, well, they're driving away. No, it doesn't work that way. Those guys used a gun to take the firearm, okay? You wait for your opportunity if you are a tactical person there, okay? And then while you wait for your opportunity, they speed off, you can take your firearm and you can fire back. And that's what he did. And kudos to him. He's a good guy. Okay? Put multiple bullet holes in these teen jokers. Good. Okay? Remember, we do not celebrate death, but we celebrate the ability to protect yourself and your loved ones and your personal property. And this was his car. I've said this many times. When you steal someone's ability to get around the city, their transport, you are messing with their livelihood. Okay? Real scenario. Imagine you have a car that's only $5,000. Okay? $5,000. And guess what? They steal it. Somebody steals it. They wreck it, whatever, you get it back, and then guess what happens? It's wrecked beyond compare. What does the insurance company do? What they do is they reimburse you for what the car is worth. Maybe you paid $5,000 for it. Maybe as of now, that price is lower. So now you got to worry about getting a new car. You may not be able to afford a new vehicle. That is messing with your livelihood. You probably had a car that was paid off. This is just an example. And then guess what? These jokers decide they're going to come mess with that. And now your livelihood is completely different. Now you got to go probably afford a car note, when you could have used that money better to something else. Okay? Car notes are making people broke in America. Trust me. Okay? So I got to say, for all of those people out there that say, oh, he should have just let them go, fuck that. I'm not about that at all. Okay? So let's hear what the rest of this guy has to say, and then I'll come back to wrap it up.
Now, detectives at the two hospitals who were questioning the teens growing suspicious after the teens reportedly told investigators that they got shot in Chicago. Investigators finding that story just did not add up. The teens, both said to be 16 years of age, now officially considered persons of interest in this armed carjacking. In Hoffman Estates, Julian Cruz, WGN News.
I find that when these things happen, luckily they didn't go immediately for the victim and say that under investigation, yes, we're going to be arresting this individual. Those things could have been very different, but luckily the surrounding neighborhood, was aware of what happened. And I also say this, in your neighborhood, guys, if you really don't believe that things can get out of hand, wild, you are sadly mistaken. Okay? I live in a very, in particular, peaceful neighborhood. Nothing really goes on here, but let me tell you, I am ready for a shootout. Okay? That's all I'll say. All right? I'm ready. I don't want it to ever happen, but I am not going to be one of these people where you get me on camera and they say, oh, I never thought that this could happen in my neighborhood. No, man. I'm not going to be that naive. Okay? And neither should you. Okay? You have to realize what our country is going through. What what is going on the streets. You have to pay attention, everybody. And by paying attention, you buy yourself some time to react. If you don't want to shoot him, maybe that gives you a chance to get away. Put your car in reverse and move, so you don't have to deal with these people. It'll be interesting to see what happens to them. This is Chicago. Who knows? They might be back on the street in 24 hours, right? But anyway, this is an older story, though. I will say that, okay? We could go and check and see what happened to these individuals. But remember, I bring these cases to you so you can be better informed that there are self-defense shootings all over our country. They happened frequently. They happen all the time. Okay? So, guys, good people have guns. Good people should always have guns. And if good people do nothing, there will be no good guys.